everyone, this is Estin Delight. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to discuss a very important issue that affects everyone today. Sometimes it happens knowingly, sometimes unknowingly, and that is how to avoid sand in our meals. Sometimes after cooking you notice that at the bottom of your pot you will see some little sand. Sometimes you eat your meal, you notice sand. How can we possibly avoid them? Those things that can cause sand in our meals include crayfish. It also includes our dry fish. It includes stockfish, and also our vegetables, if they are not properly washed, can cause sand in our meals. Then how do we know that our crayfish can cause sand in our meals? Please, whenever you go to the market, before you buy any crayfish, try and pick one or two and put inside your mouth. Chew it. Forget about whether it's going to make your mouth to smell. If your mouth will smell thereafter, please get a chewing gum or maybe a toothpick. Put it inside your mouth. Preferably, you can go to the market with those two things, so that after chewing your crayfish, so that your mouth will not smell, and somebody will start telling you, my dear, your mouth is smelling. Please, you chew something. Please endeavor to put one or two crayfish in your mouth. By so doing, you will know if the crayfish has sand or not. If it has sand, please don't buy it. But if it doesn't have sand, buy it. But that doesn't still mean that the crayfish does not have, you do not have to work on it. You still have one or two things to do on it. And that is why I pour my crayfish inside my tray. What I do is, I'll need to pick it like this. I'll put it aside. I'll pick all the necessary things I know that I don't need inside my crayfish. I'll pick them out. And most times you may be fortunate enough to see one or two things, maybe fish inside, but this one does not have fish because it's those tiny crayfish. But this one does not have fish. So after checking everywhere, you can see I'm removing some dirt inside. Just look at, I found this in my crayfish too. So you go through your crayfish and see if you have any dirt, stone or whatever, remove them. And that is what I'm doing now. I'm selecting it. Please go through it carefully so that you will not make any mistake. Be patient while doing it and don't be in a rush. Okay, I've selected it, and the next thing I'll do is I'll pour it inside my shifter. Now what I'll do is to filter it. I'll shake it and remove all the necessary dirt from inside. Can you see what is coming out of my crayfish? Can you see? So at this point now, my crayfish is good to go. I can use it to cook and I will not feel any sand. Now let's set this aside. Another thing too that can cause sand in our meals is fish. Our dry fish. You never can tell how it was processed. But for us not to make a mistake, that's why personally I like using toothbrush. Please be careful. This one, I don't use it in the house. I don't use it to brush my teeth. This one is specifically for my kitchen. And I make good use of my salt. before I use it, I will have to wet my fish first. I wet my brush, then I dip it inside my salt. See, there is salt there. Then I'll brush it. The reason why I prefer brushing using toothbrush is to avoid one or two things getting into my nails, because you know our fish can be very sharp. The fins are very sharp, so to avoid it getting to my nails or my skin, I prefer using my toothbrush. And the toothbrush can go as far as the inside, those places that your nails cannot enter. You can't say that your nails can possibly enter everywhere, but with this toothbrush your nails can go everywhere. As you can see, I'm still brushing it. It will enable whatever sand that may have been on the skin to fall off. And make sure I touch every corner of it. Imagine, this is where the fins are. I have the fins here, but I don't feel it because I am using toothbrush to brush it. So I don't feel it. I don't feel it because I am using toothbrush to brush it. Can you see? I have finished brushing my fish now. And look at the mouth of the fish. The toothbrush can still penetrate. Now I'll rinse my fish. Please, if you can try this at home, you will notice that at this point your fish is very clean. Now to our stockfish, the same method applies. I'll first of all weight it. One thing you should notice in our stockfish is that you see all these corners. Your fingers definitely cannot go through them because you'll be scared of getting hot. But I can as well use my toothbrush to penetrate every corner of this without getting hot, and then get a clean stockfish. I have carried my salt. I am entering here now. First of all, wash here. Have you seen how far the toothbrush can go, which our nails cannot even reach? Our nails can't reach there, but definitely our toothbrush can. If you try it, don't be surprised. Big glow will start from there. So to avoid all those unnecessary accidents, we try to avoid them with things like this. Can you see how far the toothbrush can go? Where our hands cannot enter, our toothbrush can go. And the salt will help relieve the sand on our stockfish. This is a very simple method. Sometimes you see yourself using hot water to wash all this, and at the end of the day, you still find out that there is still sand. You still feel sand in your food. Please, this is the easiest method where we can wash our stockfish, our dry fish. You can wash your pomo, your kanda, your, what is it called, your beef, whatever it is that you want to use as protein in your meal. Have you seen how far we have gone? We are still washing it. We are still washing it. At this point, we are good to go. I'll rinse it out. The feeling alone tells you that yes, this clean, very smooth. If you cut a little to your mouth, you'll notice that there is no sand in this. Another thing too that can cause sand in our meal is our vegetable. How do we wash vegetable? That is what I'm going to show you right now. So I have my bowl here. Inside my bowl, I'll fill it with water. The mistake a lot of people make is when they have this quantity of water, vegetable, or whatever vegetable you choose to use, they will pack all inside water at the same time. No, that's the mistake we all make. If you wash it like that, definitely there will be sand in that food. But what I choose to do is I pick it little by little. See the quantity? Little by little. Little by little. I shake it. As I'm shaking it, I'm pressing it to make sure whatever sand that we have been inside will fall inside the water. I'm shaking it, I shake it, I continue shaking it until I remove the first batch of it. I remove the first batch of it. Now, this is the second batch. You have to be patient while doing this. It can be time consuming, but then it's worth the effort. You shake it, you press it, you'll be carrying it up and down, toss it up and down, so that whatever sand it is that was in the vegetable will come down. Remove the second batch. I now put my third batch. Still the same process. I now pour the first water. Can you see this water? Let me point a little bit. Can you see it? There is sand inside. The water, the sand in the from the vegetable has now gone inside the water. So we are now going to wash this and repeat the process like 2-3 times. This is the first batch. Still the same process. The second batch. Continue the second process. At this point now, definitely the sand must have reduced. Let's see how it goes. If you look inside the bowl, you see little sand, less than what we saw in the first washing. I'll still need to empty my bowl and repeat the process again. And this is going to be the final washing. This is going to be the final washing. Endeavor to wash all your vegetables whatever vegetable it is, whether spinach, water leaf, whatever it is, please endeavor to use the same process. I'm now going in for the third time. I use my 2 hands so that it will pass on. That. Going with the second process. If it's a bigger pot, you can increase the quantity. So this one, my bowl is small. That's why I'm using this method. This small. Then this is the last of it. This is the third time. Okay. Please, if you love what we do, and you would like to see us again, please endeavor to subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to our channel, share us to your friends, like our page, and follow us on Instagram, please, so that next time once we drop our video, you'll be notified. So at this point, our vegetable is clean, our dry fish is clean, our stockfish is clean. Whatever you want to use and cook, please exercise patience while washing them, because failure to do that, you'll notice at the end of the day, somebody might say your food is sandy, or you yourself will see some leftover sand at the bottom of the pot. It doesn't speak nice about cooking. So please endeavor to use this method. This my toothbrush method has really worked for me. At every point in time, I use my toothbrush to wash my stockfish and my dry fish. I am never disappointed, because it goes in every nook and cranny of the stockfish. Where your fingers cannot reach, definitely your toothbrush will help you to reach there and clean it up for you. Thank you very much for watching us, and we hope to see you next time. Love you.